Well, hello again, students, and welcome to another lesson using www.photop.com. The main purpose of this lesson is to show you how to use the layer flip horizontal tool. And so I've titled this assignment, the Pushme Pullyou. If you're familiar with the Pushme Pullyou, you'll know that it's quite often a llama that is represented, and it has a head at each end. And so what I've done is searched for llama on the Google Chrome, and I found this nice one that I like. So without further ado, I'm going to capture this image to use for my Pushme Pullyou. Right click on, save image as. Just call it llama and save. So now that that's in my recents folder, I navigate to a new tab and open www.photop.com. And I'm going to open from computer, find my llama, and open. So these are layers I want you to be aware of which layer you're working on at all times. And our purpose here is to capture a llama head and flip it. So actually what I'm going to do is change the canvas size, and I'm going to add some canvas at the rear end of this llama. Here's an example of how to do it. So you go image, canvas size, and if he's facing right, I want you to select this relative box and select the right box here. And if he's facing left, I want you to select this other box over here. But in this case, he's facing right, so select here. And now I'm going to put 2 inches, and I'm going to add just a 5-inch at the rear end here and see what happens. As you can see, I've now created more space behind the llama. And so now I'm going to use the marquee tool. It's the second tool down. And I'm going to select just the front portion of my llama. As you can see, I've got a marquee. And I'm going to use this technique, edit, copy, and then edit, paste. Nothing more to it. And just to be sure, I'm going to use the select tool and drag this new layer bit left. Then I'm going to use this technique. I'm going to flip it. So I'm going to go edit, transform, flip horizontally. As you can see, now I can move it around and position it like a Pushme Pullyou. Now, in order to work on this and touch it up, what I'm going to do is merge, flatten the layers. So I just use this tool, layer, flatten image. Now, before I do this, I want you to know there are 2 layers here. See, there's the background layer and then the new layer that I paste on top. So when I use flatten image, it'll make it all one layer. And there it is, all one layer. Don't forget to unlock it so that you can then move or use the clone tool. Now, as I've said, take the time to go to Window, Brush, and change the hardness on your clone tool to about 50%, and verify the size by moving the slider, and then put your cursor somewhere on your image where you can see the circle that the brush has created. See, so I'm going to make it a little larger, about like that. So that seems about right. I'm going to focus on the underside here and make it move straight across. So what I'm going to do is, now that I'm in the clone tool, looks like a rubber stamp, I'm going to press my Alt key, and where that plus sign is, that's where I'll be copying from. So I press the Alt key, click my left mouse button, click, take my finger off both, move my cursor to the new area where I'd like to copy to, and then start moving it around. And You can also use variation. So copy from a different place. Press the Alt key, left mouse button, click, and then copy. Press the Alt key, click, move your cursor, and click. Press the Alt key, press the mouse button, click, let go, move your cursor to where you want. Press the Alt key, click. One last time. You try to get rid of the center area here so that it doesn't look mirror. Select your Alt key, click your left mouse button, move your cursor where you want to copy to, and copy. And repeat this process several times and attempt to get the natural effect. Press the Alt key, left mouse button, click, move your cursor to where you want to copy to, and then now I'm going to repeat this process at the top. So I'm zoom in, focus on this back. I don't like this mirror hump, so I'm going to return to the clone tool, select the Alt key, click, copy from my background, and then just move it across here. Now I'm going to click right here on the edge of the body, click, and then bring it over. Select here, click, bring it here. Try to achieve something of a natural look. And then you can zoom out. You can also add variation by maybe selecting a brown spot in the middle of the body, click, and then bring it here. So again, hardness, if you adjust it and make it softer, things will blend a little better sometimes. Just give it that little variation to make it look like it's not just a mere image. There. I think I am enjoying this effect. Now, zoom back. You'll see you get quite a fun effect. To finish this off, I want you to crop it down using this rectangular select tool. Second tool down, click. Make a marquee around your image that you'd like to crop. Let go. Move up to the edit. Copy. Now that I've copied it to the clipboard, I say File, New, Create, Edit, Paste. Now, if you think you've done well on that image, I want you to export it as a PNG. Select File, Export as, PNG. Make sure the quality slider is at 100%. Select Save. And as you save it, that project will go into your Recents folder on your Google Drive. And that's the image you're going to want to turn in for assignment credit. Good luck.